Hey guys, what is up? It is Gabby. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you've watched my videos before. So today I am filming a super highly requested video that I kind of did last year too, but I really wanted to do it again and I'm planning on doing it for the rest of my time here at Ringling. And I'm just going to be giving you guys a rundown and a review on my sophomore year at Ringling. So Ringling is a college of art and design, and I'm a photography major here. I have absolutely loved the past 2 years here. It's been insane, and the biggest amount of growth that I've seen in my photography has been within this past year. So I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about that. Last year I was a freshman, obviously, and I had the most magical time of my life. I met amazing friends who I still am best friends with and I live with right now. And those relationships have only grown, they've only strengthened. So that's been pretty amazing, and college friends are so great, and it's just a really great time to bond and I don't know, you find your forever friends, and it's just a really, I love college. I love Ringling and going to art school. I'm super lucky. And yeah, I just want to talk about this year. So this year is just as magical and just as great, but it was a lot more of work. It was a lot more intense. I had to balance a job, work, and my photography outside of school, because I do personally like to shoot personal work outside of just projects, because that keeps me going and motivated to create more. So I got to learn how to do studio photography this year. That was first semester, and I fell in love with it. It was so amazing, and I was really nervous before starting working in the studio, because my past 3 years of being a photographer, I have basically just been shooting with natural light, and it was I was super intimidated by the studio and all the lighting equipment and all of that stuff. But once I got into learning and I had an amazing teacher, I just felt I was growing so much, and I felt I learned an immense amount. So that was an amazing class. I loved every moment of it, and you got to work in groups, so you had other people helping you with your projects, which I think was really helpful and a great team building exercise. Normally when I'm shooting by myself and with the model, so having to work with other classmates and stuff like that to make your project great, and just to help each other, was a really great experience. I also took Art and Science of Color last semester, which I think was my favorite class so far. It focused a lot on color, and that's what I like in my photography. My photography is very colorful, and I absolutely adored that class. I fell in love with that, I don't know, I just loved it, because I was able to do portraits and incorporate a bunch of bright colors, and I got to learn how to shoot on 35mm color film. Freshman year we did the darkroom, but we don't have a color darkroom here, but we just sent everything out, and I fell in love with film. I think it's so beautiful, and I'm really excited to shoot a lot of film this summer, because I am going back home to Ohio, and we have a photo developing place 5 minutes up the street from my house, so I'm super stoked for that. And then what other classes did I take? Right now I'm in the moving image, which is a video class, and I'll be posting my final video project pretty soon. I did a ad campaign for one of my favorite clothing brands, Princess Polly. Me and Luca Whitaker collabed and did that together, and I absolutely loved the way that it turned out, and I would love to do something like that someday, work with a brand and take photos and video. So I thought that was a lot of fun, and we also made long takes and cinemagraphs and stop motion, which I was really nervous for this class, again, just because I'm not the most into cinematography. I love it, but it was definitely a challenging class, but we learned so much, so it was very beneficial. And I'm also in location lighting, which I really like. Honestly, I haven't had a class at Ringling that I've hated, and that's being completely honest. I really have loved every single studio class that I've been in, and I think that they have all taught me so many things that I wouldn't have been able to learn on my own. Location lighting is basically studio lighting, but bringing it outside. So we bring the big location lighting kits everywhere with digibs, reflectors, soft boxes, like all of that stuff. Everything you need to shoot like in studio, you bring on location with you, and it completely like changes the scene, and you can make it look super cinematic or however you want. And I think learning how to do that was pretty awesome. I'm gonna insert like photos from all my classes at the end of this video, so just stay tuned for that, and I'll like block them off by which class it was. I just want to like sit down and talk to you guys about Ringling year 2 right now. I'm also in, okay, I just literally completely zoned out, but those are the classes that I've taken this year studio wise. And then out of my studio classes, I've taken a couple environmental classes, which I've really liked, and I've kind of fell in love with like the environment because of it, which is crazy. I stopped using plastic water bottles in August because of it. So I've just been using reusable, and I bought aluminum straws, so I've just been saving the turtles. But no, that class has really opened up my eyes to everything that I wasn't really taught in high school about the environment and climate change and all that stuff, so I really liked those. And if you're planning on coming to Ringling, just message me and I can tell you the teachers that I've taken. I don't want to like give their names out on the internet without their permission, so if you have any questions about which teachers to take for certain classes, just message me and I'll answer. But I've taken that, and then I'm in a writing class, like a professional writing for designers right now, where we learn how to do like cover letters, resumes, learn how to apply to like art related jobs. And I really loved that class. I think it was very beneficial for the professional side of photography and art in general, so I would recommend that class to anybody too. And then it was just basically like art histories and stuff that you have to take, and those were good. I'm very proud of myself. I'm on track to get straight A's. Let's hope it's the last week, so something can change, but I'm proud of all my final work, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But it's really crazy that when you do come to a school that you are completely passionate about and you are learning about what you want to learn about your entire time here, it completely changes your view on school. I'm excited to go to class every day. Sometimes I'm tired, but at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I could not imagine myself at a normal college just because I am so like art crazy, and I couldn't imagine taking like a math class or anything just because I really struggle while like trying to learn like math and science and stuff. So being able to come to Ringling and just be completely diving into my major since day one has been such an amazing experience, and I can only like wait to see what next year and senior year will hold for me, because these past 2 years I have learned more about myself, my artwork, than I could have ever imagined. And I'm super blessed and lucky to be here. I don't know what I'd be doing if I wasn't here. I'd probably still just like be freelancing, but honestly, like coming to art school has truly heightened like my experience and has brought me a lot of amazing experiences, especially being able to be in like gallery shows and seeing your work like printed big, learning how to print. That was also amazing. And just being able to really just like be one with your work has been so amazing. I honestly like get so passionate when I talk about my school and like my department and like my major and everything. Like honestly, there's no place I'd rather be, and it's amazing just watching like my growth, because I think that my photography has really gotten better, and I think that I've started to find my voice, and I think that's like really exciting for me. At least I can't believe that I'm gonna be a junior in college. Like, I'm already 20 years old. Like, I forget about that all the time. I'll always be like, oh yeah, no, I'm 19. And I'm like, wait, no, never mind, I'm 20. I just wish life would slow down a little bit longer. In high school, all I wanted life to do was to fast forward, and now that I'm in a place that I absolutely can be myself and dive into my work completely, like, I just want life to slow down. It's just amazing. But I want to show you guys my final portfolio that was we used for our sophomore review. So at Ringling, if you're in the photo department, your sophomore year, towards the end, you have sophomore review with a couple of the faculty members and the department head, and you put together a portfolio that you're proud of with like your best work from the year, and 2 people review that and you get feedback, which was really awesome to hear. You also learn you have to do like a printing demo and then lighting demo. But I just want to show you guys some of my work that was in my final portfolio because I'm really proud of it. Show you guys my final portfolio from this year. These were from Art and Science of Color. It was my first project for, I think it was isolated color. And then this was some personal work that I wanted to include in my portfolio. And honestly, the way that you align your portfolio really means a lot because it has to flow well, especially with color and stuff. This photo was shot on 35mm color film. This was for my location lighting class, which I loved this project. It was about like Florida history, so I did like a fashion shoot with Florida oranges at an orange grove. This was personal work from the summer. This was from Art and Science of Color. This was, I don't remember what project this was, but yeah. This photo actually got in student show for photography. Art and Science of Color. Personal work. And that's the end of my portfolio. Alright, hey guys, I'm back here. Yeah, that's my portfolio that I used for my sophomore year review. And besides like my photography and my photo department at school, I did decide to live on campus again this year, but in the apartment style dorms, which I absolutely loved because I have my own room, so I get to have like my own personal space. I'm not on a meal plan this year. I have a kitchen here, so there was really no point, and I like cooking and buying groceries, so I didn't really see the need to have to pay for a meal plan. Living on campus, again, I think is a great thing if you are constantly working on campus, or I don't know, it's just easy because I like to like wake up late and sleep in, so it's easier for me to get to class. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I think it was a smart decision for my sophomore year, living with my best friends. But overall, this year has been amazing, and I have grown not only in my photography but on social media, which has brought me a lot of opportunities and people to shoot with. So I always recommend posting on like Instagram and stuff and just like trying to make a name for yourself. I've really grown through that, and I'm hoping to grow this YouTube channel because I absolutely love making videos and talking to you guys and helping out everybody. But this summer I plan on making a lot of videos, including like photography behind the scenes, photography advice, and stuff like that. But if there's anything specific that you guys would like to see from me, just let me know. I'd be glad to help. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and make sure to stay tuned right now to watch the clips from my classes. I'm going to show like a little slideshow of photos from Art and Science of Color, studio lighting, location lighting, and maybe a clip from the moving image. I hope this has helped you guys, and I hope to see your face if you're interested in coming to Ringling, or if you have any other questions about art school in general, feel free to ask. I love answering your guys' questions. Make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and give this video a like. Thanks guys, I hope you have a great day.